Hello, this is Kate with Blackbird Outdoors. I wanted to kind of do a video on night vision, cheap night vision goggles. You know, I'm a big fan of Prepper One, Southern Prepper One, which you'll know he's the guy that does all the videos on doomsday preppers, things like that. Really good videos. If you haven't looked on his page, definitely go look at it. It's a great setup. He really knows his stuff as far as military-wise. One of the things he considered his greatest, combat multiplier, or a thing that could help you in a combat situation, was night vision. Now, he showed you an unbelievably great set of night vision goggles they use in the military. It cost you about $2,700 to a little over $3,000. I don't know about you, but I do not have $3,000. So I wanted to show you some of the things that I found that work fairly well, and I think in an actual situation you could use to improve your standing with being able to survive a bad situation. Now, everything I got on the table right now, and if, I'm going to have Boots kind of look through here, these are items that I paid less than $40 for. A couple of them I bought on Craigslist, one of them I bought at Target. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the difference in the two different types of night vision I have here. These two versions here are what we call digital night vision. They basically take their idea from video cameras with night vision on them. So basically what you're doing is when you're looking through the lens, you're looking through and seeing an actual screen from, let's say, like a video camera. The front is just a lens that is taking in images. They're taking them and then putting it on the screen in the back. What these guys do is you'll notice there's actual lights, little lights on the front and the rear here. What that allows it to do is put out infrared light. The infrared light puts out enough light. Basically what you can do is it's shining a flashlight in the room, and since the human eye cannot pick up infrared light, you can't see it, but the night vision, since it's looking through a video camera, can. Video cameras can pick up infrared light. So kind of a neat idea. These work very reasonably well. I mean, up to about 50 feet they do work well, just like if you were flashing a flashlight in your backyard. Keep in mind, they're only going to work as far as that flashlight will reach. Now they are, some of them, like this particular one I got at Target for my son, these are toys, but they work very well for what they're used for. I mean, they do allow you to see in the dark. These guys, this particular one is magnified a little bit, which I don't really care for, which basically means that it has a zoom, and it just has like 3 times zoom on there. So it's a little hard to actually use if you're trying to do things in front of you. Where this came out with the Black Ops game, the Modern Warfare game. These you can find online from anywhere from $60 to $150 online. I happen to get this one reasonably priced because it's a little bit more beat up, but they do work very well, and they have 0 magnification, so it's a little easier if you're trying to actually do something in the room, open doors, walk through your house, things like this. This one works a little better. Again, these are all ones you can wear on your head. Both of these are. They both come with the strap scenario situation. There's another one at Target for, again, $40. Neat idea. They are all made by the same company that make all 3 of the systems, which is just the system you hold up to your eye. These do work. They're very reasonably priced, and I think if you don't have some version of night vision, this can help. And the reason is because if you have to bug out of your house, if you have to drive away without the lights on, any of these items, if you're walking through the woods and you're towing along your family, the easiest way to keep you alive is to not be seen by the people. Flashlights can be seen forever. Fires, all those kind of things. Anything you're going to try to do to lighten up the area you can see from far away. This idea, you can walk through the woods, nobody can see it. This, on the other hand, is a very cheap set, what they call monocular. It is basically true night vision, which is night vision is you're taking light in, magnifying the light inside so you can see it, which is giving you that green tint on the inside, and then allowing you to see the light at a magnified dose. Couple problems with this. These do not work in pitch black dark because there is no light coming off the item. It is using light in the room. So when light gets really dim, they don't work very well. They work best with moonlight, really bright nights, or just before you get dusk where there's a lot of light, or if you're spying on somebody else that has a situation where You know, maybe you're going out and you're looking at a group and making sure that they're not going to be coming in, or what kind of situation they have that they may be coming after you. You can see them coming from a long ways off because their light, or the light that's in the area, is being magnified so you can see it. So something kind of cool. This guy, very reasonably priced. These go from anywhere from about $60 to $150. You can kind of get these for. I do recommend, this particular one does not have this, which is kind of why I kind of stay away from this one. But I only paid $30 for it. So for most situations, using the two of these combinations together really works well for me. The putting a infrared light on these allows you to be able to see in pitch black dark, or to increase the distance you can see in pitch black dark. So even if I take this one, turn it on, and put it with this guy, I can see in the dark, even pitch black dark. Now, most of your monoculars have a version of an IR illuminator, they call them, set off to the side that actually illuminates, infrared light in there. Again, you can see that though, and I don't know if you guys can see this online or not, but if I turn this on and actually flash the camera, you can actually see all these lights are red. Now, that allows you to be seen if you're being looked straight at. So, but other than that, I mean, they don't actually put out a light onto your hand or anything you can see. But keep in mind, other people that have night vision, like this particular night vision, can see you coming with this type of a setup. So if you're actually trying to work through the woods, it's like you have a flashlight through night vision. So some drawbacks here, definitely very reasonably priced, definitely a little nicer, and being able to see much farther distances. This is you'll hear generation 1, 2, and 3. These are generation 1. Very simple. The batteries last a long time because there's not much going on inside. There's not a, battery you're trying to keep going, things like that. But all over, kind of the whole idea is that they do work very well for all situations. So, I just kind of wanted to show you some things that I have personally that can really, like I said, those combat multipliers that we're always talking about is very important to keep you alive in a situation, or being able to see things coming. The military does almost everything they do. They try to do a lot of night ops, they call them, because other people can't see you coming. You get the ability to surprise people, and you also have the ability to see what is coming and to be not seen. So both those ideas, being able to be, on the defensive and the offensive in the same sentence, really does help. I played with these just a little bit. I've had them for a little while now, and I tell you, I really see their advantages. I definitely recommend going out and getting some and trying it out. So this is Tate from Black Bear Outdoors. Have a great day.